Rachel. I'm one of the Brecon midwives. I'm just making a quick video because I thought it might be useful for all of you mums who are expecting your babies in the next couple of months. Obviously you always usually can attend antenatal classes, and we're not offering those at the moment. So there is information with James, our lovely midwife from up towards Llandod area, explaining about the birth. And I just thought I would, I've made a little film about the latent phase, which is the very first stage of when you have your baby. It's before the labour actually gets going, but for a lot of mums it's an anxious time, although it's very, as well as being very exciting. And it's just to reassure you that you can always get hold of an on-call midwife if you need to by phoning the switchboard. And we're a couple of three teams covering Powys, and there'll always be someone that could phone you back. So I just thought, when you first go into labour, it's a bit like running a marathon, in that you need to feel strong, you need to feel well hydrated, you need to have some nutritious food inside you, and you also need your birth partner to be in a really positive frame of mind and supporting you as you are moving towards having your baby. So I usually say to the birth partner, it's a bit like running a marathon. You know, the mum has been training for 9 months to run a marathon, and she starts running, and when she gets to about the 15-mile mark, often a lot of runners, they collapse in a heap and they hit the wall and they think, I can't go on anymore. And what you need at that point is you need your coach, your partner, to come along and say, yes, you can do this, keep going, you're almost at the end, you've only got another 10 miles to go, here's some water, here, I'll mop your brow, I'll give you back a little massage, I'll give you some sweets to suck, give you some fruit juice to drink. You wouldn't thank your trainer or your coach if they said to you, oh, don't worry, you've done 15 miles, it doesn't matter if you give up now, because you wouldn't end up finishing the race, and actually at the end of the day you'd be really peed off. So what you need when you're having your baby is similar encouragement, that you can do this. Women are really strong, we're designed to give birth. Sometimes we need help, some things get taken out of our hands and we need some extra help, but in order that you can all start your birth process as naturally as possible, and if you're starting it at home, which is the majority of people, then I've put a little video together with some few extra pointers that you might consider. So I hope you enjoy the video. I've also interspersed it with some flowers, because for some people, when the contraction and the intensity starts of the contractions, some people, your tendency is to shut down and sort of become quite insular and think, oh no, I can't cope with this, or it's very, very strong, and you stop your breathing and you sort of hold your breath for the time that you have the contraction. But actually, if when the contraction, or you can call it, some people call it a surge, starts, if you welcome that rather than trying to move away from it. So when you feel the surges start, they start gently at first, but over time they will build up, and it does take time. First time mums, it can take a few days at this early stages. So having a bath, listening to music, having a walk in your garden, having a walk outside, obviously with social distancing, but you can walk with your partner. All those things are going to help, but also breathing. So when you feel the surge start, as soon as you feel it sort of niggling and starting to build up, if you can just take a breath in through your nose, and then a really slow breath out through your mouth, and take it right down into your tummy. So you're really, but for some people, while they're doing that, if they imagine a flower opening, or if they imagine that they're blowing out their breath right out to the horizon, if you're lucky enough to live up near the mountains, then you can blow out over to the horizon. But for some people, actually visually looking at a picture of a flower can help to imagine that